Reported requests orders. We change said or said to into. Advised, commanded, begged, ordered. Requested, suggested, told, urged. Asked, instructed, invited, warned. He said, please, give me another chance. Direct. He begged them to give him another chance. Indirect. He said to us, do this exercise at home for tomorrow. Direct. He ordered us to do that exercise at home for the following day. Indirect. The doctor said to me, don't drink too much coffee this week. Direct. The doctor advised me not to drink too much coffee that week. Indirect. He said to me, could you pass the salt, please? Direct. He asked me to pass the salt. Indirect.
Reported requests. Request means that someone asks you to do something in a polite way. We may need to change pronouns as well as time and place in reported requests. For affirmative requests, use ask noun, pronoun and to infinitive. For negative requests, use ask noun, pronoun and not to infinitive. I said politely, please make less noise. Direct. I asked them politely to make less noise. Indirect. She has often said to me, could you stay the night? Direct. She has often asked me to stay the night. Indirect. They said to me, we'd like you to meet us here tomorrow. Direct. They asked me to meet them there the next day. Indirect. She will certainly say to John, please stay for lunch. Direct. She will certainly ask John to stay for lunch. Indirect. She always says, please don't forget me. Direct. She always asks me not to forget her. Indirect. He said, Ali, give me your pen, please. Direct. He asked Ali to give him his pen. Indirect. She said to me, could you bring my book tonight? Direct. She asked me to bring her book that night. Indirect. He said to me, could you pass the milk, please? Direct. He asked me to pass the milk. Indirect. She said to me, would you mind coming early tomorrow? Direct. She asked me to come early the next day. Indirect. She said to us, please don't be late. Direct. She asked us not to be late. Indirect. He asked her, could you close the door, please? Direct. He asked her to close the door. Indirect.
Reported orders. Order means that somebody tells you to do something and you have no choice. It is not usually polite. It is a command. We may need to change pronouns as well as time and place in reported requests. For affirmative orders, use tell noun, pronoun and to infinitive. For negative orders, use tell noun, pronoun and not to infinitive. He said to the child, go to bed. Direct. He told the child to go to bed. Indirect. He said to her, don't worry. Direct. He told her not to worry. Indirect. He said to me, be on time. Direct. He told me to be on time. Indirect. She said, eat your food now. Direct. She told the boy to eat his food right then. Indirect. The policeman said, get out of your car. Direct. The policeman instructed us to get out of our car. Indirect. He said, Nancy, do the exercise. Direct. He told Nancy to do the exercise. Indirect. She said, don't be lazy. Direct. She told me not to be lazy. Indirect. He said exercise regularly. Direct. He told me to exercise regularly. Indirect. He said don't turn off the lights. Direct. He ordered not to turn off the lights. Indirect. My father, don't be late. Direct. My father warned us not to be late. Indirect. She told us, don't stay up too late. Direct. She told us not to stay up too late. Indirect. She said, stop. Direct. She told him to stop. Indirect.
Comparing present perfect and past simple. A. Unfinished actions that started in the past and continue to the present. I've known Julie for 10 years, and I still know her. B. Finished actions. I knew Julie for 10 years, but she moved away and we lost touch. A finished action in someone's life, when the person is still alive, life experience. My brother has been to Mexico 3 times. B. A finished action in someone's life, when the person is dead. My great-grandmother went to Mexico 3 times. A finished action with a result in the present. I've lost my keys. The result is that I can't get into my house now. B. A finished action with no result in the present. I lost my keys yesterday. It was terrible. Now there is no result. I got new keys yesterday. A. With an unfinished time word, this week, this month, today. I've seen Garam this week. B. With a finished time word, last week, last month, yesterday. I saw Garam last week. Remember. 1. We use the past simple for past events or actions which have no connection to the present. 2. We use the present perfect for actions which started in the past and are still happening now, or for finished actions which have a connection to the present. 3. We can't use the present perfect with a finished time word. Not, I've been to the museum yesterday.